All right, getting ready to kick this thing off. Sounds like there are some technical difficulties going on with the streaming platform. I think we're going to be moving this over just onto the Facebook, YouTube links. So hopefully here in just a moment, everybody will have those. We'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah, quick starting lineup here for the Green Wave. You have number 1, Sam McLaughlin, number 40, Carter Holmes, number 10, Gavin Hazelwood, number 24, Elijah Knutz, and number 4, Cooper Helvey.
And that ball's going to be tipped back and controlled by Miller. He gets it over to Will Bogus. Bogus is going to find a cutting man at the top of the key. Man guarded closely. He's going to drive into the right side. Dishes off to Baker. Baker in strong, and the first 2 points of the night belong to the Mavericks and Brady Baker. And the Green Wave hurrying back. It's Notes. He puts the shot up off rim. No good. Rebound brought down by Mann. Mavericks are looking to run. We talked about that run and gun offense a little bit earlier. Head fake from Mann into the corner to Hines. Shot up and good. 5 points for the Mavericks early. And 30 seconds into this one, the Mavericks are already out ahead by 5. On this end, the Green Wave moved the ball around. It's McLaughlin going to put a shot up. He's off the back of the rim. Rebound brought down by Baker. Baker looking for some help to get that out and finds Mann. Mann's going to push the ball across the timeline. Comes off the left side into the corner. Back to Hines. Another shot from there. And just offline with that one. Rebound brought down by Hazelwood. And we'll get a foul.
That foul's going to go on number 0, Will Bogus, the senior there. That'll be his first, team first.
Common foul. Being inbound, they'll get it into Sam McLaughlin. Turnover will be heading over to the Mavericks. It'll be Hines the inbound to Miller. Miller brings the ball down the right side. Now he'll set up the offense.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this James Monroe starting 5, you have 2 sophomores, 2 seniors, and a junior.
Yeah, we wonder what that starting lineup would look like with the changes. And that shot from Mann, just a little bit strong rebound brought down by Baker. And I think we're going to get a tie-up.
We're going to get a foul here.
We're going to get a foul.
Yeah, I think that foul's going to go on number...
It's going to go on Baker.
20... No, it's going to go on number 24.
See, okay. The Green Wave had set up like they were going to take the ball. So that will be on Notes. Into Baker. The floater won't go. It's going to be rebounded by McLaughlin. He's going to bring the ball down the middle of the court. Finds a lane, drives in, gets that one up, and that's the first 2 points of the night for the Green Wave. Bogus into the corner, finds Hines. Hines' shot goes in and out, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll go over to the Green Wave.
Oh, we had a foul there. We had a foul called. It was over the back call on number 10, Ryan Mann. That's going to be his first, team second.
Into the corner, find Hazelwood, drives baseline, and he's going to be fouled as he goes in. I think they're going to call that on Mann.
That's going to be his second. That was a quick 2 fouls right there.
Here comes Brock Parker off the bench.
That'll be the team's third.
Shots up, goes off rim. It goes to Baker, hands off to Bogus. Bogus over to Parker. Parker comes back to the top to Miller. Miller finds Bogus on the right side. He's going to dribble as he works against McLaughlin. Now he finds Miller. Miller to Parker into Baker. Baker's going to be double teamed. Back out to Jaden Miller. 3 on the way. Got it!
That's one thing you cannot do there. The Mavericks have too many shooters to double team in the post.
Now McLaughlin will advance the ball over midcourt, picked up by Bogus, and we're going to get a foul. Let's see what the call's going to be.
That's going to be on Brady Baker. That'll be his first, team's fourth. Yeah. And just like last year,
Maverick bench thought it should be going the other way, but
5 fouls. And you're in the double bonus already.
Yeah, and that's 4 for the Mavericks. Next one, Mavericks will be giving up free throws. 2 free throws at 5 team fouls per quarter.
And it looks like we might have a charge here. It's going to be a moving screen on number 40, Carter Holmes. That's going to be his first, team second. Parker will bring the ball up the court. He'll throw it over to Balgus.
Miller with the ball, going to work over to the left side. Tries to get into Baker. It's tipped, and it's going to be stolen away by Hazelwood. And now it's going to be Holmes who brings the ball down, finds Helvey, and Helvey able to cash in. So they'll cut this from a 6-point lead to a 4-point lead, now 8-4 with 4.5 to play.
Coach Mann looks like he's seen enough already. Oh, Ryan's going back to the bench.
Miller with the ball. He's going to get it to Parker. Green Wave screaming for a backcourt, but I think it was touched by the Green Wave first. Now it's going to go to Balgus. Balgus works on the left wing, tries to drive in. He's going to lose that ball out of bounds, say off of his knee.
And we're going to have a timeout there by the Mavericks. First timeout here. While we got a timeout, we're going to, we got, like I said, we talked about it in the pregame. We got 4 new coaches over there. Well, 3 new coaches over there on the Maverick bench. Like I said, you got Kelly Mann. Everybody knows who he is, and like you said, in Southern West Virginia for basketball. Brought along with him his counterpart from middle school, Mick Ballard. And not to mention, you also have over there Kenny Mann.
Yeah, Jim Jackson as well. So Jackson, the only familiar face on that Maverick bench.
Not to mention a lot of basketball knowledge over there on that bench. Probably over, what do you say, 60 years worth of basketball knowledge over there?
Yeah, a little bit of basketball knowledge up here to the left of us as well over in that corner. Coach Matt Savage, Coach Corey Miller. We're going to get the inbound, controlled by Owens. And we'll get a whistle carried.
Yeah, that was a new player checking in for the Green Wave, number 2, Hunter Owens, a senior.
We had a substitution there for the Mavericks. You have Baker out, you have Mann out.
Oh, yeah, you had number 20, Bryce Gardner, coming in for the Mavericks. You had a foul there on the Mavericks. No, I'm sorry, on the Green Wave. Is that going to go on number 4? No, it's going to be on number 24. And that's going to be his second.
Yeah, that's Kuntz, starter, sophomore starter here for this group. He'll be coming out of the game.
Yeah, Hazelwood coming back in.
Hines looks to get it in, finds Miller. Miller comes back to the top of the key to Boggs. Boggs is going to run from the point. Now back to Miller. Miller's going to push up the shot from the right corner. No good. Boggs in there to fight for the rebound, but McLaughlin comes away with it. Now press defense as McLaughlin's going to get it over on the right side. Spins in the lane, gets a shot up, floater over, won't go. Tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go to James Monroe. Boggs calls the play. He'll face down Sam McLaughlin. Tries to get a handoff, and it's going to be interrupted there by Owens, but Owens gets a lot of body in there, and it's going to be his, I believe that's his first.
That's his first, and that's going to be 4 team fouls there on the Green Wave. So both teams right near the bonus here with 3:19 left to go in the first quarter.
So we'll be shooting free throws for the next 3 minutes on every foul either way. And rebound brought down. That's Helvey. Trapped in the corner, but finds McLaughlin. McLaughlin, baseball throws, intercepted by Miller. Miller on the run back over midcourt, drives in, finds Boggs. Boggs puts it on the ground, drives baseline, feeds across, tries to get it to Gardner, but it's going to be taken out of the air by Helvey. Helvey comes to the right side with Hazelwood. Hazelwood will work against the defense of the Mavericks. Now go back to the top to Holmes. Holmes to Hazelwood. Hazelwood puts it on the court. Back to Holmes. trying to get into this Maverick defense, and there'll be a foul against Will Bogus. That's going to actually be on the shot, so it's going to be 2 free throws either way.
That might be number 2 on Bogus there. I'm not 100% sure. It is.
Yep.
So you've got Bogus with 2 fouls and Ryan Mann also with 2 fouls there in the first quarter. Not to mention Green Wave with 2:37 left to go here in this first quarter already in the double bonus.
And when first will hit the front of the rim, roll in, we'll have substitutions coming in. We'll see Will Bogus is going to check out with those 2 fouls. Mavericks in a little bit of foul trouble here.
Going to bring in Lane Taylor, number 22 for the Mavericks. I'm going to tell you, though, one thing you know about Kelly Mann and his basketball teams is they're going to play defense, so they're going to foul.
Yeah, Gardner's going to bring that rebound down off the missed free throw. Comes down to the right wing. Looks to the top to find Parker. Parker works against Helvey at the top of the key. Now finds Miller. Miller to Gardner. Gardner cut off on the baseline as he tries to go. Now comes back to Miller to Parker. Parker looks inside, nobody there. 5 on the outside, now gets over to Gardner. He's going to get the open shot, and just a little bit strong rebound. Fought for, brought down by Taylor. Taylor turns in the lane. That's going to be rejected, but a foul. And Taylor will be going to the line for 2.
Is that going to be on Hazelwood there? If that's on Hazelwood, that's going to be on Owens. It's his second.
Mm-hmm. So for fouls, racking up for both teams now.
Boomer, if you look at it right there on the court now for the Mavericks, no upperclassmen. No senior whatsoever.
That's absolutely right. The most senior person on the floor, I guess there's 2 juniors down there. You got Lane Taylor and Brock Parker.
Exactly. And looks like Ryan Mann's going to get off the bench here, get ready to check back in, but he's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls here early.
Of course, even when he comes in, you still don't have a senior on the floor.
Exactly.
Oh, Helvey will have the ball as he comes over the left side. Dishes down into the corner, and some trouble there. They're able to get it back out to Helvey. Now they find McLaughlin. Dish goes into Holmes. Holmes in the lane's able to put it up and score, and that'll cut it down now to a 3-point game. Parker drives in, open lane, can't get the left-handed layup to go, and it's going to be rebounded by Holmes. Holmes tries to get over midcourt, and now finally does. Goes to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to drive in, shot up against Miller, and banks that one in. It's a 1-point game here, folks, with 1.5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
And Nara's here doing a little bit of run and gun herself.
Miller with the ball. He gets into the free throw line. Shot up. That won't go. Crashed rebound by Lane Taylor, but he's not able to hold on to it in the paint. And rebound brought out by Hoke. They'll get it to McLaughlin as he drives into the lane. Back to the defense. Now dishes outside to Hazelwood. Hazelwood finds McLaughlin, and the Green Wave will reset their offense. Carter Holmes now with the ball. Gives up his dribble. Looks inside. Finds Hoke. Hoke underneath. Can't get the reverse layup to go. He was pretty far underneath when he got that ball. And they'll get it up to Miller. Miller off the glass on the feed from Caden Hines. Under 45 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 3-point game. Mavericks lead. Shot in the lane. Floater off the back of the rim won't go. Rebound brought out by Gardner. They're going to be a scramble for it, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be last touch Green Wave.
And with that dead ball there, you're going to have Ryan Mann checking back in. Like I said before, he's got to be careful. 2 fouls already here in the first quarter.
He'll hand that ball off to Brock Parker. Parker will work here against Hoke at the top of the key. Feeds over, finds Lane Taylor. Taylor looking to get this ball inside, and now does to Caden Hines. Hines posts up, turns, shot up and good.
Great play call there.
That's some of the flexibility you see from these guys, especially that length that Caden Hines brings to the table. He can play the outside. We saw him hit that 3-pointer earlier. He can also go in there and post up. Four seconds to play. And that's going to be tipped in. It's going to be taken away by Mann. Gets the shot up. Not going to get it to go. took a little stumble there. It was going to be a tough shot anyway, three-quarter court, but I think it was Lane Taylor. Was Lane Taylor or was it Gardner got their hand up on that inbound?
It was Lane Taylor.
It was Lane Taylor, and man took it out. So that'll do it here for the first quarter. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account
bring it over half-court line.
All right, we are back. Man finds Baker. Baker out to Gardner. Gardner's shot up just short. Rebound by Gardner. Feeds into Baker. Oh, my gosh, that was a thing of beauty. Follow up your shot. You see it's going to be short. Just a little rebound and tip pass to Baker. Baker turns and puts it up. That is gorgeous.
That right there is, you and me both have done it, Little League coaches' dreams. Because when you shoot your shot and you know it's going to be short, you hear everybody in the stands, all your coaches yelling, follow your shot, follow your shot. That was beautiful right there.
Yeah, that's coming from a sophomore. That was Bryce Gardner doing that.
And looks like McLaughlin went for a layup there. And as he was going to the ground, they're going to call a foul there. That's going to be on Caden Hines.
I think that's his first.
That's his first. But the Mavericks here racking up fouls.
Yeah, of course, those reset, so 2 team fouls in the quarter for the Mavericks. And luckily, that is the first one on Hines, and that missed everything. Second shot up, and that one just a little bit strong off the back iron. Now Hines with the rebound, comes down the right side, finds man and head fakes into the baseline, finds Parker. Parker's shot won't go. Rebound tore down by Baker, shot up, and that's going to be tipped out. I think maybe Carter Holmes got his hand on that shot and deflected it. Now running jumper won't go. Rebound brought down by Parker, finds a cutting Baker. Baker stops into the corner to Gardner. Gardner's shot just short again. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Green Wave.
Brock Parker down there battling for those rebounds, and we're going to get a substitution here for the Mavericks. Jaden Miller going to come in for Bryce Gardner.
The Mavericks have gone pretty deep into this bench already. We've seen Gardner come in. Lane Taylor's made it in. Right now on the court is Brock Parker. So they've gone 8 deep already. We haven't seen Cade Dillon yet. He's sitting down there on that end right next to the coaches. I imagine we'll see him in shortly.
Or Bandon Goodman.
That's a good point. And McLaughlin with the ball. He's going to drive in, scores, and's fouled.
And that's been Nares' offense tonight, McLaughlin. He's just driving, and if he has a shot, he takes it. If he don't, he tries to find his open teammates. But we don't keep Nares' stats here, but I'm going to say McLaughlin, out of the 9 points they have right now, he's probably got 7 of them.
Free throw up, and can't get that one to go. Free throw line been a problem here for the Green Wave tonight. Long 2 from Miller. Scoots over the top, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touched off of Hines. We're going to get a substitution.
Elijah Knutz.
Yeah, first time we've seen him since he went out with foul trouble in the first. And that ball gets away. Parker's going to be able to track it down before it goes over the sideline. Gets it over to Man to Miller. Miller's shot from the left side. That one's short. McLaughlin brings it out, tries to feed it up to Helvey, and he's fouled. Oh, here come the fouls. That's going to be 5, or that's 4?
That's 4, and that's going to be on Jaden Miller. That's going to be his first.
So the Mavericks have spread these fouls around in the quarter, but they're already up to 4 now. So everything from here on will be free throws, 2 free throws for the rest of the half.
And on the floor right now, checking in was Will Bogus. He's got 2 fouls as well here in the first half.
That's with the ball. He's going to go back over to Holmes. Holmes comes to the right side, has to make a nifty move just to get around right there. Finds Helvey, back up, shot up from Holmes. Short, but a rebound brought down by Notes, and he's able to put it in. Now a 3-point game, 16-13 with just under 6 minutes to play. They go into Baker. Baker works. Now finds Parker. Parker drives in. Back out to Hines. Hines shot up and good from the 3-point line.
That's his second 3 of the night there by a beautiful assist by Brock Parker.
McLaughlin to the right side. Goes to Holmes. Holmes works against Baker. Shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Hines. Hines looks to run. Now he's going to slow things up. Finds Bogus. Bogus gets a man in the air. Comes back over to Parker. Parker's shot from 3. That one's short. Batted around like a pinball machine and comes over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking to run. Drives into the lane. Floater up and good.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by Nares. Like I said, once again, McLaughlin gets that ball into the front court. He's not looking to pass. He's going to go straight to the bucket.
And it's been a back-and-forth game the whole time. The Mavericks bit out a little bit of the lead, and the Green Wave come thundering back. I don't think the Green Wave have led in this game, but they've cut it close a couple of times. It sits at a 4-point game now with just over 5 minutes, or just at 5 minutes actually to play in the half.
Yeah, well, we got that quick timeout here. We'll run through a couple stats here with 5:02 left to go in the first half. So far here you have Caden Hines with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Ryan Mann, no points on the board yet, but he has 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. Jaden Miller with 5 points, 1 steal. Brady Baker with 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Lane Taylor, the only 2 free throws James Monroe shot tonight, 2 for 2. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Brock Parker, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. And Bryce Gardner with 4 rebounds and 1 assist.
You know, we talked earlier coming into this one about how do you replace some of the production from last year. You think of guys like Ryan Cole, Cooper Ridgeway, and coming into this, some of the guy you had to circle thinking some of that scoring had to come from was Caden Hines. And what you've already seen is he's put up, what is that?
8 points.
8 points in this out of 19. Jaden Miller right there with him. So some of that production that we talked about is going to be on the shoulders of those 2 guys to find those points.
2 sophomores at that.
Now here we go. Bogus with the ball as he stares down McLaughlin, finds Lane Taylor. Taylor's going to go baseline. Now reverses himself, comes back out to Goodman. First time we've seen him in the game tonight. And they'll bring it back out to Bogus and reset things. Mavericks don't have to be in any kind of hurry. No shot clock in high school basketball. Mann's going to get the long jumper in the air. That was off the front of the rim, brought down by Cooper Helvey. Helvey spins on his pivot foot and now finds Holmes. Holmes over to McLaughlin, and here they come over midcourt. McLaughlin with a little bit of room, drives in and gets Goodman. Goodman able to take that out of his hands as he goes up. Rebound brought out by Bogus. Bogus stops at the 3-point line. Now he's going to hesitate, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to be the second foul for the Green Wave in the quarter.
If that's on Hazelwood, that could possibly be, that's going to be his second. I thought that he might have 3 here. That's going to be his second.
There's a hesitation dribble from Bogus that drew that foul. They're going to get it to Goodman, baseline. He gives up his dribble, turns, finds Bogus over to Taylor. Taylor shot up from straight away, just offline. Rebound out to the Green Wave. They'll come over to Holmes. Holmes works against Taylor on the right wing. Now spins, drives, shot up off glass and good. A nifty move there by Carter Holmes, the senior center, to find an open shot, and it's a 2-point game. They'll get this ball to Goodman. Goodman's going to drive back out to Hines. Hines with the head fake is going to get into the paint. Shot up, and that one's going to go. Oh, good job getting in there to find the shot on the box.
That right there was a man's move right there by Caden Hines in the post.
Stretches it out to a 4-point lead with 3.5. McLaughlin's going to drive in. He gets a clean look but can't get it to go. Rebound bounced around. It's going to be Bandit Goodman who comes away with it. Will Bogus goes down hard, but he's back up now. Lane Taylor catches the ball underneath but can't stop his inertia, and he's going to travel. And there's Cade Dillon we see coming in for the first time.
It looks like he's going to come in for...
Yeah, Jaden Miller's hopping up there with him. Some confusion.
Hines.
So Lane Taylor's going to come out, and Caden Hines is going to get a break.
First time Caden Hines has got a break tonight.
We've seen a lot of different personnel pairings for the Mavericks tonight. Right now it's going to be Bogus, Mann, Goodman, Miller, and Dillon. He'll get this back out to Notes. Shot in the air, in and out. Can't get the three-pointer to go. That would have made it a 1-point game. Bogus with the rebound, drives into the paint, dishes outside to Miller. Miller open 3, got it! That was something that they talked about coming out of the scrimmage the other day, was Will Bogus' ability to drive into the paint and then find an open man around the three-point line. And we saw it on display right there. Look for that from the Mavericks this year when he's in the game. Rebound brought out by Mann. Mann crosses over, gets it over to Goodman. 3 in the air for Goodman, and that one just scoots over the top, but it's Miller with the rebound, gets it over to Mann. Mann's three-pointer offline. Goodman with the rebound, puts it up and underneath. 2 points there, and it's stretched out now to a 9-point lead for the Mavericks. As we talked about, back and forth. Mavericks put out a lead. Green Wave come back. How many comebacks do they have in them? We'll see if they can get another one going right here.
Great
and
defense.
We're going to get tied up by Will Bogus. And there's a turnover.
Yeah, like you were just saying, though, I talked to Michael Hines, Caden's dad, and he was saying during the scrimmage, he said Will Bogus had 8 assists, and he was driving nonstop into the paint looking for shooters. And, I mean, that's the Will Bogus right there.
Yeah, that's what we need to see. Now you got Cade Dillon. Dillon works against Holmes, flashes a pass over to Goodman. Goodman's going to drive it. No look pass over to Miller, and we're going to have called underneath there. Missed the call.
Going to be a
It's
charge.
Be a foul. Yeah, it's going to be a charge after the pass. It's going to go.
That's going to go on Goodman.
Going to go on Goodman, yep.
And that's the 5th foul, but that's a player control foul, so they will not shoot 2 there. But Nares is going to take a timeout. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. But going back to what I was saying, how long has it been? Well, it hasn't actually been that long. But since we've had a true point guard at James Monroe since Eli Allen, we haven't. And Will Bogus, I think, could be that guy.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
I mean, you've seen there before, he got to the paint perfect. He could have put that little floater up that he likes, but instead he kicks it out to Jaden Miller for a 3. That's a senior move right there. And we're going to have a substitution here for the Mavericks. Brady Baker and Cade Dillon both on the floor at the same time. He's going to take the place of Bannon Goodman. Goodman with a few good minutes there once he was in the ball game.
Now full court press, or at least a feint of a full court press, as Will Bogus charged up against McLaughlin. He's going to back off. McLaughlin comes to the right side, gets a screen there from Notes, pass to Holmes. Holmes able to bring it down, drives in, Euro step off the glass, no good, crashing. Brady Baker takes the ball out of the air, pass up to Miller, and he's able to lay it in. Nice pass off of that, crash and rebound from Baker.
Yeah, Brady Baker's not your normal big man. He can pass the ball as well.
3 in the air from Holmes is short. Miller with the rebound. He gets it over to Mann. Mann with the hesitation is going to drive in, stops, jump shot up, and there's the first couple points of the night for Ryan Mann. Mavericks feeling good on offense right now, 30-17 with a minute to play in the half. Holmes gives up his dribble, gets it over to Notes. Notes drives, finds Helvey. Helvey shot up and good from about 4 feet behind the three-point line.
And that's the first points there by Cooper Helvey. First shot taken by Cooper Helvey.
Okay, Dillon going to push up the corner 3, leaves it strong and goes off the knee of Carter Holmes and out of bounds.
Caden Hines and Bannon Goodman checking back in for the two bigs. Brady Baker and Cade Dillon are going to take a rest here before the first half's over.
It's going to go into man. Man, quick jump shot up, in and out. Can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Carter Holmes. He'll bring it over midcourt. Gets a screen from Notes. Spins in the lane, stops, foul line extended, looks to get it somewhere, finds Helvey. 20 seconds to play here in the half. And that pass cross court to McLaughlin through his hands and out of bounds. Mavericks are going to have the ball with 17 seconds to play. Here comes Brady Baker checking back in.
Yeah, you put him in for Bannon Goodman there, just in case we missed a shot for an offensive rebound and a putback.
10-point game, 30-20, and just under 12 seconds to play as Jaden Miller calls the play and crosses midcourt. He's going to get it into Man. Man feeds to Baker. Baker, double team, turns, strong to the hoop, scores, and he's fouled. That comes with 2.7 seconds left to play. And who are they going to get that foul on?
That's going to go on Carter Holmes.
Carter Holmes.
And so, you know how I said before in the broadcast that Caden Hines made a man's move? Brady Baker just made a grown man's move right there in the post.
Took it through a double team, went strong, and there was nothing they could do down there. That's the second foul on Holmes. Baker will get one free throw, a chance to the old-fashioned three-point play. That shot's in the air and in and out pretty as you please. Now Baker's going to check out. It's going to be Lane Taylor to come back in for this last 3 seconds. Don't want a cheap foul.
When Shaquille O'Neal learn how to shoot free throws?
That through long shot hits the top of the backboard. That's going to do it for the half. Mavericks take a run, and they're going to lead by 13 as they head into the break. 33-20. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a few minutes.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
Evan?
That's who he was with, yeah.
Can't find them either. It might be in the water room.
Definitely not up here.
Back or not, but I'll start talking if we are. Those are unmuted, so I'm guessing maybe. Are we back? I don't even know.
I mean, we're on. If you're talking, we are.
All right, just a few rundowns here. The first half stats. We got Will Bogus with 1 rebound, 1 assist. Caden Hines with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Ryan Mann, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Bannon Goodman, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Jaden Miller, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Brady Baker, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Lane Taylor, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Brock Parker, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And Bryce Gardner, 4 rebounds, 1 assist.
The thing we wondered about coming to this game was what would some of the personnel look like, who would be doing what. You know, we didn't have a real great idea, but this Maverick team has gone really deep tonight. I think we've seen, is it 10 players in or more?
I don't know. I can't count that high. we've had quite a few in.
Yeah, they've gone deep into this bench. There's still a few guys over there who we haven't seen action from. I think mostly freshmen.
10. We've seen 10 come in tonight.
Yeah, still on the sidelines over there. Let's see. We got Ben Comer, Bryson Parker, Briar Surface.
And Lane Taylor. Or, I'm sorry, Levi Taylor.
Levi Taylor, yeah.
And not to mention, on the bench also, injured Layden Dowdy, injured Colton Dowdy.
Now let's not remember, this isn't a game where, okay, we've gotten a big lead, we're going to get some guys some playing time. This is 10 guys who have played in a tight game.
Exactly. And coming out here in the second half, you have the starting lineup, Miller, Hines, Bogus, Baker, and Mann. And for the Green Wave, you have Knutz, Hazelwood, Helvey, McLaughlin, and Holmes.
Here comes the inbound from Note. He's going to get it into McLaughlin. He'll set up the offense, moving left to right. There's Holmes with the long three-pointer, can't get it to go. And a lot of contact underneath. They're just going to call that out of bounds. It's going to go out on Caden Hines.
I mean, looking from up here, it looked like a clean play. Looked like almost a clean block.
Had to wipe off the ball, a little bit of moisture. Now ready to go. Helvey's going to throw in.
Well, we're going to hand the ball back off here to the
All
ref.
right, well, start this over. Having a conversation. I'm not sure. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. All right, now hands it to Helvey. Helvey looks to get the ball in. Still looking. Finds Notes. Notes gets a shot up, and no good. Rebound brought down by Hines. Hines to Mann. Mann works down toward the left side. Now into Baker. Baker flashes out to Bogus. Bogus finds Miller. Miller's going to push up the shot just offline. Rebound out to Baker. Baker with the hook shot and got it to go. First time we've seen that hook shot deployed tonight. It was a staple of Baker's offense last year, and just some miscommunication there as Holmes tried to get the ball up to Notes and ends up over in the corner.
Yeah, and just like that, Owens up off the bench. I don't know who he's coming in for. He's coming in for Holmes.
Mavericks will control. It'll be Miller inbounds and then gets it right back from Bogus. Miller will cross midcourt with the ball, and they'll set up the offense. Miller gives it up. Now jump pass to Hines. Hines backs the defender down, turn, jump shot up, and got it. Oh, there's another strong post move getting into the block there from Hines. He backed his defender down, turned around, got an open look.
And I mean, I know it's early in Caden Hines' high school career.
And talk about him right there. He got the block as Notes tried to drive in the lane.
But I think he's got his career high already tonight.
And Mann in the paint, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around, saved from out of bounds by Helvey. Ends up in the hands of Hazelwood. Now gets it over to McLaughlin. And McLaughlin will work to the left wing. Calls for a screen, now comes back to the top and finds Hazelwood. Notes with the ball. Back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to push up the three in front of Will Bogus and got it.
And that's one thing I'm looking to see in the second half is how we can slow down Sam McLaughlin.
And he's going to bring the ball left side. Miller back to the top of the key to Hines. Hines calls for a screen from Baker. Now nothing going there as they were able to stick with him on that pick and roll. Reset things to the top with Mann. I think Will Bogus thought the handoff was coming. Didn't end up with it. Now gets it down to Baker. Baker turns strong off the glass and gets it to go.
Yeah, I think they had a mismatch right there with Owens in the post.
Hazelwood works against the feisty defense of Ryan Mann. Now they get it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin spins by Bogus. He's cut off, has to go back out to Hunter Owens. Owens is going to come into the left corner, gets the ball over to Notes, and Notes hits a shot from the three-point line over in that corner. That makes it a 13-point game now. Mavericks still in control as Boggs will hand off to Miller, coming back to the top of the key. Flings a pass to Mann. Mann's going to drive in baseline. That ball knocked away. I think Helvey got a piece. That was either Helvey or Notes. They were both there. Anyway, Will Bogus comes away with the rebound. The Mavericks will reset. Feed the pass into Baker. Baker back out to Bogus. Bogus to Hines to Miller. Miller's three in the air just off the front of the rim.
Hey, good ball movement right there, though, by the Mavericks.
Now Owens is going to flash a pass all the way down to Notes. Notes goes up. Can't get it to go. Baker was there. Just got his hands up. Was enough to disrupt that shot. They're going to find Hines in the corner for a three. Got it off the rim, bounce.
And that assist was by who? I wasn't paying attention there. Is that on Miller?
I believe it was, yep. And Helvey's going to take that ball, drives in right side, gets a layup against a couple of defenders. Brady Baker, one of them down there. Still a 14-point game, just over 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. They get it to Baker and can't hold on to it. It's going to go off to Owens. Now they get it up to Hazelwood. Hazelwood in the corner looking to get somewhere. And some miscommunication there, but they're going to get McLaughlin. McLaughlin turns, spins, shot up off glass, no good. We're going to get is that going to be the third foul against Ryan Mann?
I think we're going to have the third foul there on Ryan Mann.
We've seen that a few times from Sam McLaughlin. He'll start one way and spin himself around to reverse the other way.
I'm going to tell you, though, I didn't see a lot of contact right there. I mean, I've seen a lot of contact tonight, and that right there, I didn't see much contact.
McLaughlin will have two coming. First one's up and got it to go. I think that's the first made free throw of the night for Sam McLaughlin.
I think you're right. To go along with his probably 16 points.
So it'll be Baker and Miller out. Brock Parker and Bandit Goodman check in. And now we'll have Carter Holmes getting ready to come back in for the Green Wave. And missed the shot, but the rebound tore down by Hunter Owens. He's going to get that ball over to McLaughlin. Shot in the air, no good. Rebound by McLaughlin. Charges into the lane, gets that one to go.
And a timeout there taken by the Green Wave as they're fired up after that play.
Clock is still ticking here. I don't know if anybody noticed it. There, they got it stopped. Mavericks have an 11-point advantage right now with just under 3:45 to play in the third quarter. Foul's not as much of an issue in this quarter. That's just the first team foul for either team for the first half of a quarter.
I mean, I will say, as I get caught off there by the buzzard, I couldn't remember what I was trying to say. I will say I'm pretty impressed with Sam McLaughlin. I mean, I don't give the away team much credit very often, but I like Sam McLaughlin. He's a good ball player.
They'll bring that in to Brock Parker. The clock will start to roll. Going to get a screen from Mann. Now gives up his dribble, looks to find Hines, and just does before Note can get his hand in there. Jump pass to Mann. Mann's going to turn, gets an open look underneath and got that one to go. Good post move there from Ryan Mann. And a nice feed pass in by Caden Hines.
Yeah, that was just a mismatch there in the post.
Carter Holmes going to drive in. That ball ripped away by Hines, but they're going to say too much contact on that one, and I think that's going to be called on the floor. And it will be.
Was that on Hines? Are they calling that on him, or are they calling? Yep, they are calling that on Hines. That'll be his second, team's second.
Get that over to Notes. Shot in the air. Got the three from the right corner. That's going to tighten things up to a 10-point game. This had reached as much as a 17-point lead for the Mavericks, and the Green Wave cut this back down to 10. They're going to feed this ball into the corner to Hines. He can't get that shot to go as it bounces everywhere but through. Pass up, and there's going to be a third foul on Caden Hines. That one's going to go against Hunter Owens.
So for the Mavericks, a little bit of foul trouble here now going into the third quarter with 2:49 left to go. You have Ryan Mann with three and Caden Hines also with three. And both of them still on the floor, so they both got to be smart here.
Shot up and good as it spins around the rim.
And so far, that's one thing I've seen that you can't do. You can't put Nares at the free throw line because they've made quite a bit of free throws here tonight.
And that one goes through no problem. Cuts it to an 8-point game. Man guarded by McLaughlin. Going to work the ball over to Taylor. Now in the corner to Goodman. Goodman's three in the air. That one no good. Mavericks are settling for some quick three-point shots now. And it's going to be a turnover as it goes off the fingertips of Carter Holmes.
Yeah, just a little bit ahead there of Carter Holmes. But like you said, the Mavericks here, without Brady Baker in, they're settling for a bunch of threes here. Need to work the ball into the middle and then find the shooter.
They're going to get it to Hines. He's going to put it on the ground, gets a mid-range jumper off, and that bounces all around, but Lane Taylor's there to bring it down. Gets a tough shot up from underneath, and that won't go. Rebound by Helvey. He's going to get it to McLaughlin, and here they come. Wide open shot underneath for
You're going to have
Hunter
a
Owens.
timeout. You're going to have a timeout coming here by Kelly Mann.
And the Green Wave have cut this down from a 17-point lead on this run to what is now a 6-point game with just over 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, Boomer, I think with 2:05 left to go, you got to get Brady Baker back in the ball game just to get some post presence in there. It's 38. Yeah, and I think I spoke it into existence. I think Brady Baker just checked in. So, like I said, you got to get some post presence back in there because the offense has been working tonight, has been getting it into the post and kicking it back out.
The Mavericks will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They'll hand it to Miller.
Miller brings the ball across the court. He'll kick it over to Bogus. Bogus kick it to the top of the key to Baker. Baker over to Hines. Hines has it over there on the wing. He'll kick it into Miller. Miller shots up off the backboard and good. 2 more points there by Jaden Miller on the assist by Caden Hines. Holmes will bring a ball across the court for the Green Wave. Put a shot up. And looks like we're going to have a foul.
Who's that going to go on?
I think that's going to go on Brady Baker. No, I'm sorry. They called that on Caden Hines. That's going to be his fourth. And that's going to send Carter Holmes to the free throw line. First free throw up off the front of the rim and rolls in. And Bryce Gardner going to check in for Caden Hines.
7-point game now. Shot up, and that one won't go. Rolled over the top of the rim a couple of times. Bounced back out. Rebound brought out by Will Bogus. Jaden Miller will run things from the point. Gets it into Mann. Mann turns, faces back skid, gets it over to Gardner. Gardner's 3 up, and that one off the back of the rim. Rebound brought down by Owens, and we're going to have a foul.
That's going to go on Jaden Miller. And just like we said, foul trouble was not a problem in the third quarter, but with 1:19 left to go, that's already 5. So the Green Wave will go to the line for 2 free throws here in a 7-point game with 1:19 left to go. It's 2 fouls there on Jaden Miller.
I'll put the Mavericks into that bonus. And we mentioned free throws, fouls not being a problem, and then they became one pretty quickly.
And that's helped the Green Wave get back in this ball game. Owens' first shot up and good. That makes it 46-40 with 1:19 left to go in the third quarter.
Second shot on the way. That one won't go. Long rebound tracked down by Owens. Get it over to Holmes, and the Green Wave will set their offense back up as they get it to McLaughlin. Give him some space, and he drives in. That floater up and good. 4-point game.
And just like we said, that's one thing you cannot do. You cannot give Sam McLaughlin the lane.
With a minute to play, it's a 4-point game in the third quarter. They'll get it over to Mann. Mann works into Baker. Baker, single coverage there, And he turns, gets it up, shot goes, foul called. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That's going to be 3 on Carter Holmes. And I'm going to tell you, Boomer, looking over there on the Nares bench, besides Carter Holmes, I don't see anybody down there that can guard Brady Baker in the post.
Free throw up from Baker. Leaves that one a little bit short. It's going to be snatched out of the air by Notes. Notes down the right side. Tries to get a pass over to McLaughlin. Is tipped away by Bogus. Bogus went down as he tipped it, or else I think he'd been able to take that one on down. Recovered by McLaughlin. Shot in the air from Helvey not able to get it to go. Underneath, Notes battles. Now he finds Helvey, 3 in the air, and he got it. 30 seconds to play, and it's a 3-point game. 48-45. Mavericks out ahead, and the Mavericks look like they're going to try to slow this down and get the last shot of the quarter. Lane Taylor ready to check in if there is a stoppage.
Yeah, Mavericks here trying to go 2 for 1 as they get the ball to start the fourth quarter on the possession arrow.
Get it over to Bogus. 5 seconds. They work it into Baker. Baker turns, hook shot up, and just in and out, won't go. And shot three-quarter court is late. Not going to count either way. And the Mavericks are going to just hold on to a 3-point advantage as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote.
All right, back starting the fourth quarter. Mavericks have the ball and a 3-point lead against the Nares Green Wave. This has been a back-and-forth fight. We talked about it earlier. Just the Mavericks will get a lead, and the Green Wave will come washing back over them. And there is, let's see, how's that call going to go? This is a big call.
That's going to be a block.
Oh, gosh. That was close either way. It's going to be called a block. It's going to go against Nares. It'll be Caden Hines to go to the free throw line, but had that been a charge, that was going to be it for Caden Hines. He's playing now with 4 fouls.
That was that foul was going to go on Cooper Helvey, but I'm going to tell you, Narrows went ballistic on the sideline there because they thought they had that one, and it was, like you said, it was neck and neck. It was close.
Shot up and good. That one goes off the back iron, and rebound brought out by Hines. He goes in underneath where he gets it. Was too far deep in to be able to score. Well, hustle play there from Hines. It'll be controlled by the Green Wave, and Holmes is going to try to work against Baker and almost loses the ball to Will Bogus. Now he's going to get it over to Hazelwood. Hazelwood hands back off, charges in, turns, shot up, no good. Man, in a hurry, stops just past the free throw line, gets the jumper to go, and the Mavericks are now up 6.
And that is Ryan Mann's game right there.
51-45, just over 7 minutes to play. Holmes gets the foul all the way across the baseline down to Hazelwood, and now we're going to have a foul call on the shot.
I think that's going to go on Jaden Miller. It's going to be his third.
Yeah.
And it's going to send Hazelwood to the free throw line. First shot, nothing but net. That makes it 51-46 with 7:01 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second shot by Hazelwood up. Nothing but net there. 2 for 2.
Four-point game now as Mann controls the ball. He works against Helvey. He'll get it over to Miller. Miller finds a cutting Hines, and Hines goes in to score.
Great look there by Jaden Miller.
McLaughlin works against Will Bogus. Has to hand the dribble off to Hazelwood. Hazelwood comes back into the paint. gets it to Notes. Tight defense from the Mavericks, playing well out from the three-point line, keeping the Green Wave from being able to get penetration.
That's going to be a
hook.
Yep. No, that's going to be a foul on Helvey.
Yeah, he had the hook as he went by.
Did he have the hook?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a legal screen. That'll be Helvey's second. That possession, though, great defense there by Will Bogus on Sam McLaughlin.
No big call there. We'll give the Mavericks back the ball. They have a 6-point lead. Handoff from Baker to Bogus. Gets it over to Miller in the corner. Three won't go. Rebound brought down by Mann. It's tipped around again. Mann's going to get his own rebound. Gets it in the corner to Miller. Miller tries to go to Hines. Bounces off his shoulder back to Miller. Three-pointer in the air. Won't go. And now the ball's on the ground. It's going to be brought out by Notes. And we have an injury, and that's going to be Sam McLaughlin down. It's a cramp. He's trying to get some help there from Holmes to get that stretched out.
I think we also had a timeout taken by the Green Wave.
They're going to continue trying to get that cramp worked out. Looks like it's in the calf. Everybody knows how those feel.
Yeah, not to mention Nares cannot have him go out of this ball game. That is a 5'11 junior.
He's up now. Looks like that cramp has subsided. Walk over there, get a little bit of fluid.
And you got 5:55 left to go. And one thing to look here, Nares is only down to one timeout. So coming down the stretch here, if you're tight in a ball game, that one timeout, that might hurt you. You know, talking there in the first half, we've seen 10 players come out for the Mavericks there in the first half. I think you've seen 9 come out this half. The only one we haven't seen that played in the first half so far is Cade Dillon.
Yep. Holmes will drive left side around Baker. Tries to feed a pass to Hazelwood. It's taken out of the air by Hines. I think he had a lane if he had just kept the ball when he tried to make that second last pass. And that three-pointer air, no good. Rebound there by Hines, and he types it back in. That builds out to an 8-point lead. Now Mavericks with a little bit of breathing room as we pass the 5.5 minutes to play mark. Here comes McLaughlin, drives in, awkward shot as Mann got in there and made him contort to try to get to it. They find Hines up front. Hines drives in and scores. McLaughlin will work the ball over to Holmes. Holmes tries to get a pass into Helvey. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by the Mavericks.
Yeah, that last touch there went off by Ryan Mann. And ball's in to Knutz. And he'll put it in for 2. Ryan Mann bringing the ball across the court here. Backing down on Helvey.
And a little bit of acting job there, it looked like, and no call, and Mann will be able to take that in for the points. That's stolen by Hines. Hines is going to drive to the basket. Floater up, just too strong. Trailing rebound by Mann as he's able to turn shot up, and we'll have a foul.
And who's this foul going to go on? Is that going to go on Helvey? That is going to go on Helvey. That's going to be his 3rd.
That one will go.
Coming in, Hunter Owens for Green Wave. He's going to check in for Hazelwood. 4:21 left to go here in the ball game, 60-49. Mann's second shot is up off the back iron, but rebound by Mann. Shots up, no good, and it's going to go off Brock Parker. It'll go to the Green Wave. McLaughlin has the ball, bringing it across the timeline.
Mavericks have built this back out to an 11-point game after it got down to a single possession a little bit earlier. McLaughlin will take that in, won't be able to get it. It's going to be a turnover back to the Mavericks.
Ball gets out to Hines. Three-pointers up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Holmes. He kicks it out all the way to Owens. Owens, layup shot up, no good, but we're going to have a foul called there. That's going to go on Jaden Miller. That's going to be his fourth. So 3:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Maverick getting in a little bit of foul trouble. As there to check in is going to be Bryce Gardner. Owens to the line. First shot's up, front of the rim, no good. And Gardner is going to check in for Miller. Owens getting ready to put the second free throw up here. Shots up, and it's going to be off the rim, no good. Rebound by Brock Parker, kicks it out to Bryce Gardner. Gardner dribbles, takes it all the way. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound by McLaughlin. McLaughlin will kick it out to Knutz. Knutz will drive on Gardner. McLaughlin has the ball. He'll kick it over to Helvey in the corner. Helvey has the ball, dogged on defense there by Will Bogus. And we're going to have a jump ball there. Great defense there by Will Bogus. We're going to have a jump ball, and that possession is going to go to the Green Wave. 3:21 left to go here in the ball game. 60-49 in favor of the Mavericks. Cooper Helvey will inbound the ball. He'll kick it in to Holmes. Guarded there by Parker. Over to Knutz. On Hines, and we're going to have a foul, and that's going to be the fifth foul on Caden Hines, as he's going to foul out of this ball game with 3:16 left to go.
So Hines going out. They'll bring Baker back in. Mavericks have built out an 11-point lead while playing him with that his fourth foul. That was the trade-off you're eventually probably going to run into, as he was going to foul out.
Yeah, not to mention on the bench right now with another 4 fouls is Jaden Miller. Cooper Helvey gets the ball in to Holmes. Holmes tries to drive, and it looks like he's going to be fouled. Fouls stacking up here for the Mavericks, as that's going to be on Brady Baker, and that's going to be his third, I think. Yes, that's going to be his third foul, and that'll be the fourth team foul for the Mavericks. Helvey to inbound the ball. He'll get it into Holmes at the top of the key. Holmes on Baker, puts up a 3-point shot. No good. Rebound tipped around, and it'll be taken by Parker. Parker throws it ahead to Baker. Baker tiptoeing the sideline and just steps out of bounds.
3 minutes to play. Mavericks still up by 11, but possession will go over to Narrows. So the question here on this back and forth night is, does Narrows have one more comeback in them? They're going to work that ball around. Eventually get it to Notes. Three-pointer in the air. I think Ryan Mann either got a hand on that or deflected it. I think he got a finger on it, to be honest. But that's going to be no good. Rebound brought out. Will Bogus will control.
And right here, the Mavericks don't have to rush.
Yeah, you can shorten these possessions down. Make the Green Wave come out and play extended defense.
And that's exactly what they're doing here.
It's going to be Mann. They're going to move this ball around. Not looking to push it. They're wanting the Green Wave to have to come out and be aggressive on defense.
Timeout there taken by the Mavericks. And while we got a quick timeout, we'll run through the stats here so far. See how fast I can talk here with the timeout we got. We got Will Bogus with 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Caden Hines, I ain't even going to give you the points right now because that's too many to count up right now. He's got 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Ryan Mann with 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Bannon Goodman, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Jaden Miller with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Brady Baker with 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Lane Taylor, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Brock Parker, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Bryce Gardner, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. And leading scorer right in for the Mavericks tonight so far is Caden Hines with 22 points.
Points that were needed through this fourth quarter especially.
And it looks like we got a little bit of liquid on the floor there on the Mavericks side. Oh, nope, we got a little bit of liquid there in the paint. So on the floor for the Mavericks, you're going to have Bogus, Parker, that's Brock Parker, Bryce Gardner, Ryan Mann, and Brady Baker. For the Green Wave, you got McLaughlin, Hazelwood, Knutz, Helvey, and Holmes. 2 timeouts left for the Mavericks, 1 for the Green Wave.
Parker will control. Now that Green Wave defense is extending out. They'll get it into Baker. Baker tries to get it. It's going to be knocked away now. Scramble on the ground. And we get a timeout from the Maverick bench before the turnover. Possession arrow is pointing to the Green Wave. They would have took it.
Was it pointed to the Green Wave? Because we got one side pointed to the Green Wave, one side pointed to the Mavericks. So the scoreboard says Green Wave ball, but on the table it says Maverick ball.
Ah, that's a good question. I think we're having a discussion of that right now down there.
So we're going to now have 1 timeout each. Coming back out of that timeout, 2:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Hand off to Will Bogus. And he looks to get the ball in, and they'll eventually find Gardner. Now Gardner goes to man. Mavericks don't need to put up a shot here. Man's going to drive in and loses the dribble. It's going to be loose and out of bounds. Last touch, Green Wave.
There was 3 Green Wave on the floor there trying to go after the ball, and it just rolls off the fingertips there. I think the last touch was on Hazelwood.
Mm-hmm. They'll feed that to Baker. Baker puts it up, and that'll stretch the lead out to 13. If you're the Mavericks, that's not bad. You want take time off the clock. That took about 25 seconds, capped it off with 2 points. I don't know if you could ask for much more.
Yeah, exactly. Holmes drives, he throws an over-the-shoulder, no-look pass, and it goes out of bounds.
Desperation there as he drove in, and that was cut off. Thought he had Hazelwood behind him and just miscalculated exactly where he was going to be on the floor.
Yeah, like I said, if you're the Mavericks, you take your time on these possessions here. Make the Green Wave foul you if you have to.
Will Bogus is going to drive in, finds Gardner on the left corner. Gardner shot up just short. Gardner with his own rebound. He's going to bring the ball out. The clock down to 60 seconds to play. And Will Bogus will hold it as he's guarded tightly by Hazelwood. Now he has to put it on the floor. It'll go back over to Parker. Parker finds Gardner. Gardner pump fakes, brings it back to the top of the key to Bogus. Bogus drives in, stops, no-look pass behind, and triple around on the triangle to Parker, to Brady, back to Bogus. And the Mavericks have run this down now to where 35 seconds on the clock, and Green Wave's going to have to foul.
Yeah, I think
they still have another foul they're going to give up until they can get into shots.
I don't think he wanted to foul right there, but
Actually, I think two more.
yeah, they're going to call timeout here.
Yeah, you're down to 34 seconds left. It's a 13-point game. There's not much left you can do, but you're going to go all the way to the end.
Yeah, and I think, nope, I'm sorry. I thought the Narrows was going to empty the bench there, but they will not. While we got a second here, looking ahead for the Mavericks, for the boys. After this game, they will play in Narrows Christmas Tournament December 13th and December 14th. That'll be at Narrows. And the girls, after their two tough losses there against two 4A schools, they'll actually be playing in the Christmas Tournament as well on the 12th and 14th. First game they have will be against Floyd County.
Bounds goes to Mann, back out to Gardner, and they're trying to get a foul, but Gardner's going to get away. Now gets a pass back out to Bogus, and that goes into the backcourt, but it's tipped first, and then we're going to have a whistle. It's going to be a foul called against Hazelwood. Comes with 22 seconds left to play.
That's going to go on Hazelwood. That's going to be his fourth.
One more foul will put the Mavericks on the line.
Had a little confusion there on who the foul was on. Like I said, that's going to be Hazelwood. That's going to be his fourth.
We're going to get that into Parker. And Parker's going to be hassled, but he gets it over to Mann. And we got a whistle away from the ball.
Don't know what the whistle was.
It looks like the Mavericks.
Are we going to have an inadvertent whistle here?
I don't know.
I'm thinking
Was it a clock malfunction?
I'm thinking we possibly had an inadvertent whistle.
Clock's at 20 seconds. They'll get it into Mann. Whatever it is, here we are. And Brock Parker with the ball. He's going to kick it over to Gardner. Gets it into Mann. Mann is going to feed it to Baker. Baker's going to put an easy shot up, and that's going to cap things off here now with 5 seconds to play. And here the home crowd cheering on the Mavericks on this victory for the home opener. That shot goes, but it's late, and that cramp looks like it's come back for Sam McLaughlin on that shot. And they're going to have to stretch him out again, so hopefully he's okay. It does look like they're working on a cramp over there. So we will take a break. Mavericks able to
1-0 in the jungle.
1-0 in the jungle. We will be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here. Rundown here on the stats for tonight's win against the Nares Green Wave, 64-49. Here in the jungle, stats, senior Will Bogus, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Sophomore Caden Hines, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Junior Ryan Mann, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Senior Bannon Goodman, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Sophomore Jaden Miller, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Senior Brady Baker, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. The junior Lane Taylor, 2 points, 3 rebounds. The sophomore Lane Taylor, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. The junior Brock Parker, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. And sophomore Bryce Gardner, 5 rebounds and 2 assists.
Okay, I think we had a microphone that wasn't working. Let's just go through that again real quick. Have Caden Hines and Brady Baker here. What we talked about a second ago. Got in some foul trouble. You're able to play through that. What was it like coming in here, your first starting varsity game?
It was kind of nerve-wracking a little bit. Never playing that much varsity at that high level of a game. A lot of people here for the first ever game, but it was fun, and I don't know.
Let's see, Jeremy, you said Brady ended up with 17 points, 9 rebounds tonight. Caden added 22 points into that. So you guys, so you're officially one away from a double-double. You know, we'll have to check that. It might be a double-double by the time it's done. I don't think anybody got to hear. Can you just kind of repeat what you said about leadership role coming into this year?
The biggest thing for me is helping these young guys out. We got a lot of guys that haven't seen a lot of varsity time, so really want to help those guys out on the floor and kind of be a coach on the floor when I can.
Here's what I want to know. I want to know when, I guess we call it bully ball in the paint, come alive, especially for Mr. Caden Hines tonight. 2 grown man moves in the post, and then Brady Baker. I told on the broadcast, I said Caden made 2 men moves in the post, and then Brady, that 3-point play you had there in the post, I said that was a grown man move. So does it make y'all does it fire you up when you finish through contact?
Oh, big time. I'm not going to jump out the gym, so that's kind of my thing is beat on people. That's why we lift weights. So that's kind of my whole goal.
Caden, what about you?
Yeah, it's kind of fun being a guard and going in there and getting after people. It's fun banging with them and especially finishing the shot.
Last thing here, it was new team, new coaches tonight. You guys had a few moments. You'd build a lead, and then the Green Wave would storm back. You got to that fourth quarter. It was a one-possession game. So what was Coach Mann saying to you?
Basically just saying that we got to keep pushing. Our whole goal coming into the season was get up and down the floor because we got enough guys that we can rotate in and out, that get up the floor and run the other team, and it's just barbecue chicken from there.
Yeah, kind of to build off what Caden said, we wanted to keep up the defensive intensity there and, quit taking so many chances. We got beat a lot in the third on the fast break and, kind of them pushing out a rebound, so we wanted to quit taking chances and solid up the defense and finish from there.
All right, that'll do it here for us tonight. Caden Hines, Brady Baker, players of the game. Mavericks get the first victory at home, and you guys will be back in action for the Christmas tournament over in Ayers next, right? All right, so that'll do it here for us tonight.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.